What's up, everybody? Got a question for y'all. This Power Washing Pro GA here, man. This is a power washing life. And I want to know, what's your perspective? Something's just been on my mind for quite some time, for a long time, I should say, as it relates to your health. Specifically, the help that looks like me. It's been a challenge for me over the years to get and have long-term business relationships with the people that we choose to allow into our space and work alongside of us. It's been a challenge. So I'm curious to know from you, how's it been for you as a power washer, exterior cleaning professional? And this is power washing specific, of course. That's what we do. If you give a person $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per season, how different is it going to be if you give them $100,000 in 5 seasons, if it's not worth them understanding and adhering to the standards? They're not willing to adhere to those for that money or that position. Because in most cases, based on my experience with people who look like me, is that you could give it to them in their hand, and in 2 years, they'll be looking for more money because they lack financial literacy. Clearly, that's been my experience. So you get to a place where you let your guard down, knowing that you've experienced this pattern for an extended period of time. You let your guard down because you're holding yourself accountable. You let your guard down and you allow people into the space that you're in that you've been protecting for so long. You let them into your space, give them an opportunity to work alongside you, and then they squander it over a short period of time, or in some instances, a long period of time. But they blame you for the circumstances that they're in because they didn't make good financial decisions with the money that they earned when they were with you, nor the money that they earned before they were with you. But you give them a piece of the rock and they squander it. They switch up on you down the line, quickly forgetting the sacrifices that you've made for them by first of all, allowing them into the space that you're in. In my opinion, that's a privilege. When I was coming up, everybody ain't privy. You really have to be able to hold your own and be accountable and hold one another accountable where I come from. Well, I found it throughout my journey as an entrepreneur, as a power washer, business owner, that you don't get the same level of respect that our counterparts do if they were at their jobs. It's different. Now, I can speak for myself. I've never had that problem at any place that I've ever worked in my entire life. I went there for a reason. I went there for a purpose, and I wasn't there to be anybody's friend. I forced them to promote me. I forced them to pay me more money until they couldn't pay me anymore. When they asked, was it done? It was already done. When they needed it done, it was already done. They really didn't have to ask me to do things that I know that I'm supposed to do. And I know it because I signed up for it. But in my experience, it goes and comes. It like comes in waves. You know, when you're dealing with people who look like me in this space that I'm in. You know, everything's a joke, or they do it the way they want to do it versus the way that you requested them to do it, or whatever, based on what the standard is, I should say. They want to do it their way. As if to just challenge you, just for the sake of challenging you because you're asking, or you've put these measures, or you've put these standards in play. Well, it's written, whether it's verbal, doesn't matter. Policies and procedures and systems are in place to uphold a standard. And for some reason, there has been a problem in my experience with people who look like me. So I don't know, man. Let's talk about it. I don't want to go too deep into what my thoughts are right now, because that's going to come. Again, this is Power Washing Pro GA, and I want to know what your perspective is on working with people who look like you or look like me in this power washing world. Hit a like for the algorithm. It's just the simple cost of admission, man. It costs you nothing to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel and smash that notifications bell so you can get all the content, man. This is what we're on, man. I want to know what your perspective is. All right? Power Washing Pro GA, a power washing life. What's your perspective? Peace.